how do we want to start this off?
All right, so we could do it like this. Fog sets in. Out sprouts your beautiful face. And you say, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the torpedo. I don't know.
We're just starting it that way. We're just starting it that way. Okay, hey everyone, Pigman and Sly here. We are going over the torpedo balances from 5.4, and with that, we are both relaxing here. Yep.
Also, Mets won today.
Nice.
I know, but it makes me feel better.
I'm over here. I'm like, cool. Someone won that you liked. Awesome, cool. So how do you want to go throughout this? This is a lot of information. Do we want to go horizontally?
Yeah,
Do we want to go vertically, like go over damage and then go over range or anything like that? Or what do you want to do?
Oh god, there's range. I just looking at the damage.
There's speed, flooding rate, and reload time. There's a lot of changes here.
A lot more than I thought there was. I'm like, oh, we're just gonna go over damage.
No. Nope, we are not. So,
this is gonna be a long one.
Not necessarily long. It's quite surprising because there's a lot of small changes. That's really is it's almost better to go over what was nerfed first and then go over what was buffed like more than 200.
Is it separated what was nerfed first? Okay, yeah, you haven't read. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, this is Hiromi. This is all Hiromi. Yeah, Hiromi did an awesome job.
That's what I was going to say. I was like,
yeah. So no, God no. So you want to just go Samson and Wix? Do you play that love tier?
Hell no. I mean, hey, I respect if you want to do it. Whatever makes you happy. Like I know there's some players that have like thousands upon thousands of games in the Wix. If you want to do that, I mean, that's how you enjoy the game. I'm all for it. Go for it, man.
Yeah.
But me personally, I don't like playing anything lower than 6.
To me, I will play 4. Like I'll understand 4 occasionally. I'm a dirty Clemson player, and the Clemson didn't get nerfed, which I don't know why. Because the Samson, it's okay. Like it's pretty strong for its tier. The Wix is pretty strong for its tier. The Clemson is OP for its tier, so I don't know why that was dodged, but I'm totally up for it. Like I'm not gonna say no to it. I'm good. Next nerf on the damage was.
I'm sorry, I just looked at one of them. I'm like, bro, was the Mutu really a problem here? They had to nerf its flooding chance. Like people were just getting floods left and right, bro. Get out of here. It's the Mutsu.
All right, fine. Let's go over the Mutsu. Let's go over that because that thing has low key funny torpedoes. Okay, kind of funny. Where is it? What line are you on? I can't follow 39. You. Oh, okay, 39.
Sorry. The only nerf it took was 2% from its flooding chance. So from 19 to 17. Like, has Mutsu been that much of a problem with his torps, guys?
The little putt-putt torps. The little putt-putt torps.
Your 2 torpedoes. Ooh. Wargaming is like, well, can't have that shit.
Yeah, pretty much. You can't have the extra turret that causes floods.
Jeez.
You want to talk about a erroneous nerf? Trash can got nerfed.
Oh my god. All right, I want to go look at trash can. Where's trash can?
91.
So
the damage got nerfed. Yeah, the range got buffed by 1.5 kilometers. If we're just gonna go through it all, and like that, the speed got nerfed, but that's fine. They're more area of denial torps, and the reload got that increased. So
it's more of emergency torps, anyways. So like, sure, the damage got nerfed, but like, it's 200. If you're that close where you're shooting at 4 kilometers, you're probably hitting anyways multiple.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to change it that much. I mean, it's still just a trash can.
Yep.
And at that point, it's, again, a trash can.
Yeah. And the Kiev got it too, but the Kiev got a buff of 2.4 kilometers. So it's now at 7.2 kilometer range on its torpedoes. And I'm like, that's good. I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with that. So those are very useful ranges. So Z46, Z52, Schultz, and Elbing all got hit by a nerf on torpedo
The nerf
damage.
to. What, they get anything out of it though?
Yes, they got
Range?
faster.
Oh,
A little
okay.
bit of
I
range.
mean,
Some of them got range. Some of them got there.
I'm
Like,
fine with that.
yeah,
Again, that's not the crown jewel of that line. It's the guns. The torps are just like why not? Like for especially with that line and with surprisingly the Schlieffen line, I kind of just throw them out there, and you'll be surprised how many you'll get onesie twosies here and there, and it all adds up.
oh yeah, it does add up, and that's why it's like hey, they're a little bit faster, a little longer ranges depending on which ones you're looking at. A
Yeah.
little faster too, so they got a little quality of life there. Not bad at all. Oh, that and the last little nerfs there is on the Trento, the Klaushorn, and the Visby. Got nerfed on damage for that little bit, but
Okay.
yeah, I know, right? It's like whatever. If we want to look at significant buffs, the Charles Martel got a buff, and the Black Charles Martel. Black Charles Martel needs a lot of love, but the Charles Martel got an increase of almost 300 damage. The
Okay.
the Colbert got increased too as well. Like
The Charles Martel. How much? What's the range on it? Sorry.
8.1.
8.1. Yeah, those are really long range torps. So like, I know when I play that line, at least I send them out, and like if I hit something, sure,
Oh,
like initially in the cap, when you're
yeah.
going into a cap, you send it well ahead of time. You never know. You know what I mean?
You can stealth torque with them, and a lot of people don't expect them. Now they're not as good as the Italian line on flooding, but they're still pretty darn good at just like adding that extra. Of course they're 4,000 damage a piece. Like now, of course, taking in with torpedo damage reduction, everything that's still an extra probable 3,000 per hit. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good amount. Like that's not bad. Like I'd take it. If we go through any other significant buffs, I'd love to know your opinion on this one because we did a little science on it yesterday. The Khabarovsk plus
Okay.
900 damage, line
Okay.
93.
That's a good chunk.
That's a good chunk.
That's a chunk.
Yes, that's a
All
chunk.
right. Where? There it is. Found it.
Yep, it's still only 4.8 kilometer range. So this is
I mean,
almost
still.
Paulo Emilio.
I mean, essentially. I mean, all right. Paulo Emilio's sitting at like 6.1K.
Yeah,
That's
that's true. That's
monstrous.
true. That's true.
But the torp reload is like enormous and long.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, yeah, for rushing, I mean, she's still got the speed, but let's be real, that's not why you're playing the boat. You're playing for guns.
Yeah. And it's so big you can't dodge anything, so it doesn't fix anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Doesn't.
we were doing science, and literally the secondaries of some battleships were killing us before we could actually even drop
Yeah.
anything. So
Like I said,
yeah.
it's nice to have,
Oh yeah.
but that's not what that ship's made for.
No, definitely. Including the Hawkins, which got a buff of 300 plus damage as well. You can't fix the ship.
We're really gonna talk about the Hawkins? Really want to talk about the Hawkins? It's like every time I hear what's the worst ship in the game, it's either Hawkins or Haida.
Yep, pretty
You
much.
know?
Pretty much. You're not fixing it. But I will take a Neptune and Plymouth and Minotaur buff for 100 to 50. I don't care.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
I'm not either.
Minotaur's like my favorite tier 10 cruiser right now.
Oh, come on. It's a DD. We all know it. It's a DD.
Okay, sorry, DD.
Yep. Anything
It's the best gunboat DD out there.
I know, right? Any other changes that you're seeing in terms of damage? I know the Yoshino and Zhao and Ibuki got changes of 250 plus. Those are good, but they're already super damaging anyway. So it's just yeah, I'm glad about it, but I'm not like that's not going to fix the ships in the first place.
Yeah.
Harugumo got changed.
Harugumo where?
Yeah, Harugumo, Kitakaze, and Akizuki all got buffs to their damage as well.
What about range and speed though?
I think the Harugumo got an additional 1.2 kilometer range, which is really nice.
Harugumo's yeah.
And they all got increases on flooding.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now it has a 30% flooding chance.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yep.
What's the EU, the Pan Asian, or not Pan Asian, the Pan European destroyers that like for flooding now?
Oh, I'd have to grab my phone 1 second.
Is it not on here? Did not change?
No, they didn't get any changes. They didn't. The same thing with the
Really?
Grozavoy line didn't get any changes as well. And I think that's just because they're actually pretty well balanced. Like it's not they do well. The Holland line, that's pretty good overall. I'm actually going to start arguing that the Holland's actually better than what I thought it was. The more I play it, but of course, it's playing like a light cruiser, not a DB. Makes sense, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the Colbert right now because I'm currently grinding that line. So they
No
get a
worries.
buff for
Quickly grabbing the
about
EU
200 damage.
Adidas. The Holland's flooding chance is 39%.
Yeah. So about 9% difference. I mean, that's still a big old increase.
Oh yeah, that is a big old increase.
I
So
wonder what brought all these changes up, because this is massive. Like there's a lot of ships on this list.
it's a lot of small changes though.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing
Unless you're
the
Kairos.
idea. Oh yeah, right. Well, the Cabras needs a lot more than that. But
Yeah,
I'm like the
exactly.
Hargumo line needed it. Definitely needed additional damage on his torpedoes. Kind of make it a little bit. It's death by 1,000 cuts, so the torpedoes do the brunt of the damage if you end up hitting.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Like I haven't really had anyone really explain why this happened. There's a
Yeah.
lot of random ones, like the Hesh Yang got hit by a baseball bat on this one. If you look up that one as well, like all Hesh Yang enjoyers, I'm sorry that entire line.
I love the Sin Yang, dude. I really do.
Shen Yang,
That's
sorry,
one of.
Shen Yang, not Shen Yang.
I was
Horrible.
just gonna skip over it and pretend that you didn't mess up the name. So I
Thank
was
you.
going for you.
Thank you. It's so sweet. So sweet. Yeah, no, Shen Yang. No, I know how to say it. Sometimes it's just like my old idiot self comes out. But I think
It's,
on damages we're fine.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go to ranges. Anything significant on ranges that you see?
I mean, a little less range, but I don't think it's that much to actually be noticeable because it goes from 8.7 to 8.10. So
What are you
that's
looking at?
very, very Sin Yang.
Oh, Shenyang, yeah.
Yeah. Sin
Yeah.
Yang it got a little nerf to the range, but not so much that it's super significant. The speed though, it took a hit by 2.7 knots, it looks like.
And its flooding chance got
Um,
hit by 3%.
yeah, the flooding chances that definitely does hurt it, but I mean the damage is still there. I don't think it's as bad. The one that we
It's the
probably should talk
combination
about,
of the three. Oh,
yeah,
what are you going?
the Shimakaze. That's what the Shimmy Mafia wants to hear. Where is the Shimakaze?
Shimakaze didn't get altered.
Did it? It's on the list.
It is? Where? Oh, the Shimakaze, but
There's
it didn't get changed at all. Oh, it actually
I'm
got
showing,
increase of
yeah,
150 damage. Which, of
yep,
course, with the Shimakaze, they're already powerful torps. I didn't think it was on the list. I haven't heard anything. No one
yeah.
even cared about it.
So the regular Shimakaze actually had a better damage increase, but I think it just brings it to the Black Shimakaze level here. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
doing
it
like
does.
max damage is at 5,143.
Yep. Yep.
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, there's- I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Again, Shimakaze is just a one trick pony. That's how I feel about that thing.
I
It's good
didn't
at
even think
one
it had
thing.
changed. No one talked about it. No, everyone's been talking about the Shenyang, the Haragumo, the Khabarovsk, the just a few other things, even the cow. But just I don't know, not really much going on here. I know the Summers got increased by 1.8 kilometers. That's a really nice buff. You can
Yeah.
watch your torpedoes go out even further into oblivion as you fight.
And then you can start launching your nest set before they even reach over there,
All right.
Uh,
Oh
the
man.
Hayate also got a change. Looks like it's now even with the Shimakaze and the Black Shimakaze for
Hmm.
max damage at least.
Yep.
It's also again sitting at 5,143.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
Which makes sense. They're all the same torpedo, so they should all be the
Yeah.
same. Like that
Look at
makes
the
sense.
Zao.
Yeah, the Zhao got a nice buff in range and uh in damage, but not really anything of crazy. It's 0.6.
Okay.
I'm not mind that. Of course, Samson and Wix got nerfed on range as well, which I think they were a little excessive for
I like
those tiers.
how we had a plan with this whole thing, and
And
we
you
just
just
jumped all over the place.
yeah, I was like, I thought we were going to range, but we're going right back to damage there. Got it, got it. Hey, you know what? Let's embrace the chaos.
Exactly. I'm looking at the Albemarle right now.
Yeah, that entire line
So
was like, hey, by the way, here's a bunch of damage buffs, and we're just like, that's not the fix.
yeah, seriously. It gets
Mm.
a flooding chance increase by 4%. So from 15 to 19.
Well, the entire line, Alba, Cheshire, Drake, and Goliath all get that +4.
For
Which,
anything else they get out of it, yeah, they what range
roll,
and damage.
that's not. They have a fundamental problem, Wargaming. Like, come on.
Reload. That's
Yes.
your problem. Reload. Belfast 43 is on here too.
Oh, yeah. Where is that? Yeah, it just got increased. I think similar to that of.
Oh, there we go. Found it.
No, Neptune? Now is the
No, I
Neptune
found.
torpedoes? Yeah, it does.
I didn't look at it yet.
Yeah, the Belfast 43 is the same as the Neptune torpedoes, which Neptune torpedoes are great, so.
Yeah,
But
but
of
this
course,
thing only has 6
yeah.
on the whole boat. You have 3 per side. That's an. I wouldn't rely on the torpedoes.
No. Nope. Which, I have to ask, how did you enjoy the Belfast 43?
I thought. All right, so one, it's squishy. Um, Definitely in that video I talked about it. What really nerfs it in a way is the tier. The tier just is the great equalizer. The beauty of tier 7 is that you can get into tier 6 matches and completely just raffle stomp everybody. But at tier 8, you gotta fucking whoops. You
Oh,
gotta
it's.
contest with.
We don't care.
Well, I mean, I curse a lot more when I drink. Sorry,
I don't fucking
but
care.
but the problem with that is at 9, man, there is some monsters lurking at 9 that are scary. They're just terrifying.
I even not even
And
care about the nines. I just say it's the you've got the Roma Richelieu DZP
well,
combos. Like it's just
well,
radar's
think about
there
it.
an 8. Radar's an 8.
Regular Belfast has to deal with that too, but then they got to deal with Lepantos.
Yeah,
What else
that's
is
true.
up there that's terrifying? Lepantos hurt.
Minnesota's
Minnesota's are
too.
terrifying.
Yeah,
Or
Mighty
squishy.
Mo's that can spot them
Yep.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
No, radar you and then blap you to like Kingdom Come.
yeah. God forbid
It's
you run into a Marco Polo.
but I mean it's still a good I think it's still a good boat. You just gotta know its role and know how to play that kind of squishy ship. It's a distinct play style. It requires some finesse.
Yeah. And those torpedoes don't really add much to that finesse. They kind of like it's kind of like
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
it's just like the French torpedoes or the Italian torpedoes. You send them out, like you send them out,
Yeah.
hope for damage. If it happens,
So I'm gonna be honest with it though. With the Belfast, I didn't completely know the differences between the old Belfast because I don't have the old Belfast on my press account, so I couldn't do the comparison.
oh, gotcha. It's
So
like
after that video,
I think it's like AA, of course, the torpedo tubes and the health. Like, there's not
yeah,
much difference. I think that
I
the
yeah.
HE and AP get a little buff or something, but it's not much.
Well, it gets a better radar. It's an 8 kilometer radar, I believe. 8 kilometer
I think so.
radar.
Radar 2, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
but yeah, these changes are going to change the way it plays. But it's not a bad boat. But
No.
what I'm looking at is the. Let's take a look at Takao
Ooh.
because I am worst Takao in NA.
Oh, I'm probably right there with you, but a little bit of a buff on damage, no
Yeah,
range
only
increase.
not
That's it.
much. It's only like 59.
Yeah, I was like, it's not much. It's not gonna save the
But
Decal. I'm surprised
no,
the Maya only got that. Like the Maya's, I'd say almost arguably better than the Decal, but
yeah.
it's just the
Uh,
AA. The long range AA is actually kind of hilarious when you pair it up with others.
I just like the extra turret. That's why I prefer Takao over the Maya. So I'm looking forward to Black Takao, just
I
because I could put my captain on there and not have to worry about like retraining and stuff.
I would agree with you if it wasn't for the turret bug.
Yes. So turret bug is a problem.
Like
We all
Maya
know
just
it's
is
a
nice. You
problem.
just don't have to deal with that bullshit. And then, of course, if you play with a carrier or you play with other people and you happen to run into carriers, then Maya's just better for it because at least it
Yes.
can shoot them down. But
Shoot some down. It's not,
uh,
you're not stopping attacks with Maya, but
no,
you
no,
can get like 8 plane kills.
yeah, you can at least feel like you're like I did something.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm liking that the
Zao.
Yoshino.
Oh, I haven't looked at Yoshino yet. Hold up.
Yoshino's right next to
Click it.
Zao. So
Yep.
Ibuki, Zao, and Yoshino all got the same buffs. Now, of course, Zao and Yoshino share the same torpedoes, so
Mm-hmm.
plus
Yeah.
250.
So yeah, it's a good amount, and you can. So I have the Yoshino, but I haven't played it in a real match yet. I've just tested it out because I don't have it fully upgraded. Um, the one thing I can say that I do not like is the torpedo angles. Those things are atrocious.
I like it better than
I
Zao.
no. I'm talking about Zao.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Yoshino. I
So
was like, Yoshino is love. Yoshino's my life.
no, I told you I just unlocked the Zao. So Zao has horrible torp angles from what I've noticed. I definitely like the ones for the Ibuki and Takao a lot better because I fear they're more rear mounted or you can fire more rearward.
Takau's amazing.
You can't,
like those angles are great.
yeah, but yeah, it's definitely with the mods and stuff, everything. I definitely got the legendary mod. I think you got to run it like that. It's definitely a little stealth torper, a little sneaky guy.
It's a massive DD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did get an increase to range, which hey, it's small, but always, I don't mind. I'll
That
take
gives
it.
that gives more reason to run the legendary mod. So now you have even
Hmm.
more range to actually turn and drop your torps, and then of course get your other set off. And then the moment they flood, start firing your guns and laugh as you start through fires. Like the
Yeah,
Zao is
but I'll
a
tell you,
powerhouse,
the AP, man, that Japanese AP, it's sneaky. It's sneaky
right?
good.
Right?
People don't expect it. Like I loved it when that's why I decided to run it in ranked. I was like, you know what? These DDs aren't going to expect it. They're going to sail broadside to me because who the hell runs the cow in ranked?
I
So,
would. I would. Like it's a good
so
ship.
yeah, I definitely smashed some DDs up, and at range too because the guns are pretty damn accurate and it has a good amount of them.
Yeah, and
So
that's what I love about the Japanese AP is that it just has that just enough penetration that you can use it on everything.
yeah,
Now, of course, if you're hitting full broadside battleship, you're still gonna do no pen. But if you shoot their weak points, it's quite
yep,
powerful. It chunks. It chunks. And then on
it
top of it,
does.
their HE starts fires perfectly fine too. So
Yeah, I think it was out. Is Zao sitting at 8% as well? I know Takao is at 8%.
fire chance?
Yeah,
No, it's more. Zao sits at
is it?
I thought it was like 12. And of course, my game has to
Oh,
reload.
hold up. I'm logging it right now too, just so we can like not talk out of our asses. Just have
Oh,
our.
what? I thought this was what we were supposed to do. We were just talking about this the entire time.
Oh, don't mind. Oh wait, you can't see it. The little sticker my daughter made me put on here.
Aw, that's cute though. That's cute. Come
It's a
on.
little dragon
Come
that's all
on.
bejeweled.
Yep. I thought the Zao. Oh, it's actually only 9%. It feels really a lot more than that. Never mind. Sorry.
Well,
But
it
9%?
has,
9% of 12
it has
guns.
a exactly it has a good amount of guns.
Yep.
And here we are. We're sidetracking. We're sidetracking. All right, torpedoes.
Torpedoes. We're supposed to be here for torpedoes, and we were supposed to
Yeah,
go
we're here
through it
talking
through
about. We're trying to.
damage and then range, but no.
No, we're like everybody go up the Takao line. Damn it. All right. What about we have one on here that we don't have in game and we haven't tested the USS Black. Yep. So USS
Higher
Black.
damage torpedoes than the Fletcher. Way
Yeah.
higher.
Well, it looks like they changed it too. It looks like it was
Yeah.
supposed to be 4,400 and they bumped it up to 5,192.
Ooh.
So I'm for it.
Yeah, I'm for
What
it too.
else?
Yep.
Anything else changed? No, that was yeah, that
That
was
was
the
the
only
only
thing
one.
that changed was just damage. Yeah.
Yep.
So
That's it.
USS Black gets a buff before it even comes in the game.
That's a good thing in my opinion. They already know like, hey, this is good. Let's fix this before it comes out. So I'm okay
It's
with it.
kid,
I'm okay.
Is Kid on here by any chance? No? No
I
Kid?
don't believe so.
No, yeah, no Kid.
I've been wrong
Hey,
before
Constellation's
already.
on here.
Yeah, Constellation got a buff. I'm okay with that. Increase in range, I
Range,
believe. Yeah,
yeah,
which now can stealth torp.
1.2
I think it does.
kilometers.
I think
Yeah,
I think it can stealth torp. I think I want to say. I won't say that, which
that's
would be
funny.
hilarious. But
It would be. They think about
Constellation's
it.
not bad. I enjoy it, but I enjoy battleships that play more like cruisers because they really do
Mhm.
fit a good position. I feel like it's just once again those cruisers that are meant to be battle cruisers, they tend to just not work except for Stalingrad and
Yeah.
Moskva, but that's about it. Like
So,
everything else kind of
what
is.
what you're talking about is basically cruisers that are titled battle cruisers normally are crap, whereas battleships that are essentially battle cruisers play a lot more better than others. So,
Yeah. Not the Schlieffen
like,
line though. The Schlieffen line is just fun. That's just pure fun. That's
I
just not even good.
I
That's
love
just
the sleeping line.
you, Boblin, and everyone else. I would agree with you. It's fun, but it's not good. It's
But
not.
listen,
Okay.
do you play the game for anything else but fun?
No, I'm not. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I'm not. Like, I'm just saying in the
And
terms of meta of like competitive, you're not going to see a Sleefen in meta. Like, you're not going to see it in Rulers of the Wave. You're
that's
not.
right.
Like,
You know what? You heard it here first. So if we see it eventually, I'm calling you on it.
someone's gonna do it when they're gonna lose the game just to make sure. Or you know what? Someone from the top clans are just gonna be like, I'm bringing it just to piss Sly off.
It's like when they brought what's it called? Oh god, the one that has planes, bro. I always forget the name of that thing.
Sarge or
No, not
Issei?
that one. That was Issei. That's
Oh
the
yeah,
one. When they brought out Issei, and we're like,
that was low key
the
good.
fuck?
No, that was actually the moment you start thinking about it. That's good, but unfortunately, it didn't work out because of just the raw firepower of the Poltava in Florida. Like
That's what I'm
it
saying.
can't
Though,
help
like
out.
raw firepower, I feel like it's always gonna win. Yes, scouting helps. Scouting does help,
It does.
but at the end of the day, like you got to get the ships down. That's what matters there.
I love our tangents.
we did it again. See, this is what happens when I start drinking. Okay.
No,
just go
this is what happens when we
vomiting
just start talking.
words.
Okay, this is what just happens, Pigman. Whenever we're around, okay.
See,
Podcast coming soon. Okay.
See, we should have just did the podcast now. After
Hey, we don't want to spoil anything yet. Okay.
oh no, I don't know what podcast you're talking
I
about.
don't know what are we talking about. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll just see who wants to join. Okay,
Oh, man.
let's go over the Goliath line. But no, actually, Johotnik got a buff.
please.
I'm okay with that. Good. Like the war canoe got a buff.
I do not play that boat. All right, I'll tell you right now, my go-to boat isn't. Oh wait, no, it is on here. No wait, yeah, it is on here. My go-to tier 5 DD, the Kamikaze. That is my go-to, just because it has very quick torps, like the reload on them.
Plus
that
50.
actually, yeah, a
plus 50.
little extra damage. That's the only thing. So just a slight damage increase, but I think it's already a strong boat because of that torpedo reload. You could really just send them out, and granted, you're only sending 2 at a time, but you could be annoying with it.
Oh, but
and
those 2 hit like a truck, though.
Yeah, yes, they do. They do. But again, it's really just a oh god, what do you call it? A seal clubber. At that point, you're just beating up on people that don't know to not sail in straight lines and things like that. If you're going against actual teams, I don't think that line is that great. Or not line, sorry, that ship.
Yeah.
So Black and regular Kamikaze, which is 2 premiums.
Yeah, that is true.
Only difference is Black Kamikaze has 1 puff of smoke.
Hey, that can be a lifesaver, though.
It is. That's why I think it's way better than the regular.
Yep. Fletcher getting buffs. Omaha and Marblehead getting buffs. Fen Yang getting a buff. And Siluwangi getting a buff.
A lot of people did not like well, at least a lot of the CCs didn't like the Siluwangi, and I freaking loved it.
I hated it when I was playing it off stream. And then on stream, I had amazing games. So I was like, what do?
Perhaps I treated you too poorly.
Yeah, right? I was like,
Yeah,
okay, I can see what big base see. I see.
so like 200, all right, 200 extra damage. That's pretty good. Extra range on it. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at the
No,
wrong one.
that's Lo Yang. That's Lo Yang. The extra range.
Hey, I'm for it. I'm for it. I'm here for it. Lo Yang's great too.
Irian got
But
extra range. Thank God.
you know what? How much range did it get?
+9 or .9.
Point
Plus
nine.
9. Yeah. I think it now can actually self tort. I think. I don't own it on
And
my main account anymore because I sold it.
they do a decent amount of damage too, and it has that torp reload, which can surprise people too.
Oh yeah.
Surprise people that aren't DDs because again, they're deep waters.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. God, what else can we talk about here? Because like a lot of the small buffs, if we go over on just torpedo ranges alone, like Hawkins, okay, cool, they got a buff there on that. The Kiev, I think you should really try the Kiev on your press account. That is is in a good position. Now you have the Udaloy, which smokes up. You have the Kiev, which is just full speed ahead.
Okay, so two ships that got the biggest buff in their ranges was the Umakaze, which is that the tier 2? I think that's tier 2.
Yeah, I think that's tier 2. I think that is.
Doesn't really matter. It's tier 2.
No,
You're going to be out of there with the quickness. But the other one is the Toronto. Also got a 1.2 kilometer buff. So its torp range is 6.3.
Yeah. Somewhere's got a 1.8. Harguma got a 1.2. Kiev, of course, got a 2.4. Volaquin. Vacalin. Thank you.
I'm not sure if that's right. Don't quote me on that.
That and Trento got 1-2. Yeah, no, there's some good numbers here. The Kiev one I think is great, but of course when you shoot it out, it's more area denial torps anyways. You're hoping for 1 or 2, but that still can shut down an area that can hold off a push. And with those guns on it, it's phenomenal. Hawkins, Minotaur for some odd reason got a buff. Plymouth got a buff. Neptune got a buff.
It's underpowered. They need to.
Why are they buffing these? Why? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you stop complaining. You stop complaining there. All right. They gave it a freaking dispersion buff. I was super stoked about it, and I was just quiet. I was like minding my own business. I'm like, yeah.
But I'm just like, why? What the crap? Yeah, they gave the Fiji Sirius. Like, I don't know. I just can't see a lot of these fixes. I just don't see the point.
No, they're not fixes. Honestly, I think it's just kind of like a little shakeup. Like just change a little bit of everything. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because we were all caught off guard by this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't expect torpedoes to get changed this much.
No,
across the board.
We can talk about. We did get speed increases on the Neptune, Plymouth, and Minotaur, but I think the more significant ones are the Z46 and Z52.
Did they change reload at all for those?
No.
Right now, Z52. No, it might be Marceau. I think Marceau has the quickest reload, and then comes Z52.
Yeah, I was like, but it's faster, but lighter damage torps. I think they're great. But realistically, like on the flooding chance, if we actually just look at just pure flooding chance changes, because of course on the speed stuff, it really didn't change too much overall. Like, yeah, there's some significant buffs. I think that the Germans got a lot of speed increases by a little bit, but I'll take it. Like, it's not bad. But their torpedoes are not the main thing. Mogador and Kleber got it too, but that's more quality of life.
Bro,
what?
Why would they do that to the Exeter? Oh wait, no. Did they?
Wait, what are you looking at?
Reload time? Oh, they
that's
reduced the torp. Oh, okay.
Oh wait, yeah. So reload time is reversed. It says red, but it's actually it's yeah.
Gotcha,
so the Hawkins got a buff on that one because the Exeter didn't get any changes. I don't think hardly at all. Maybe on damage. The Surrey got a increase on reload, but the Leningrad, the Kiev, and the Khabarovsk got increases to their torpedo reload.
Yeah. So it looks like the only ones that actually took a hit for flooding is the Sinyang at 3%, which is by far the heaviest one, and the fucking Mutsu.
Hey, those little fishies do a lot of work, okay? I love my
Yeah,
Mutsu. It's so stupid. But it
I
works.
hate the Musu. I hate the Musu.
It's a
Honestly,
Nagato class with extra little torpedo beads.
it was the first premium I ever got was the Mutsu. That's how that game did me dirty. It's like, you know what? I see that you like your crates there.
Oh,
here's a Mutsu. I'm like, thanks.
Thanks for
Why?
nothing.
Why are you like this?
No, right? Kagero got a change on increase on flood rate. Akazuki, Kitakaze, Harugumo got increases, which is great.
Yeah. So I think
Isokaze got +1. Who knows why? But
yeah. So like a lot of these, again, there's only 2 ships that got nerfed in it.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of ships that got buffs in the flooding chance. So what I'm thinking is, a lot of times people were sending these torps out and not really getting any flooding going. You know what I mean? Because like, think about it. If you're not a pan-European DD, you're not getting that many floods.
No. So I'm okay with it.
Or a carrier.
But at the same time, like they're like buffing the Goliath line. Like those torpedoes, you're not even doing much with them.
All right, everybody, get your Goliaths, start charging in, and torp running people. 100%. That's what you need to do.
Oh, right. Your Hawkins are now OP.
Just play when I'm playing, and then do it, please.
Especially when I need cruiser kills in my Colombo, so please.
Please do. My Colombo can't take it, please.
No. The Caparros getting an increased flood chance. Okay, whatever. That's a heavy increase. So Paulo Emilio got also +8. So now it's the Paulo. It's the Paulo. Turret bug fix where?
Exactly. And then the line too. I'm telling you right now, I think the line is more of a torpedo line than gunboat line.
Wait, lion?
No, the line. The Italian line. I think it's more torpedo focused.
Once again, tangenting. Do you got to keep me on? Keep me with you.
Hey, my mind's all over the place, man. I'm sorry.
I know, right?
I apologize.
Don't worry about it.
But I think it's more of a torpedo line, honestly, because at tier 10, like with the historical camo, you get like an 11-kilometer range with your torpedoes.
I do find the guns at up to tier 8 are all like a lot of them are 360, so that's kind of an interesting to go. And then at tier 9, 10 they don't have it, which
so 9, 10 they have you're talking about 360 turrets, yeah. I mean, they don't have it, but those guns are 135 millimeters too, so they do smack. Like
they have a lot of alpha.
I feel like these are great for fighting other DDs, and then you could use them as
torpedo boats
after.
Yeah.
Fire chance isn't bad.
They're a unique area. I'm not exactly gonna say that they're great, but I had fun with them. If it wasn't for running into Smolensk all the time or Frieslands all the time, or
that's just because people hate you, and that's not fair.
Nah, they don't hate me. They love me. It's in a special way.
That's why, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't try to get it popular. Maybe I just stay low level streamer so I don't get like freaking attacked on an emotional level.
That's why you have alcohol. Cheers. Let's see. I think the last thing is the reload times got changed. Trash can.
Let's go.
Caparros, like Hawkins and Surrey got changed. Cool, awesome. But that's it.
Yeah.
Like,
so the red is good for this one then.
Yeah, the red is good for this one. Yeah.
Yeah, Surrey and Exeter. No, not Exeter. I keep saying it. Buff the Exeter, damn it. The Hawkins.
The Exeter needs some love.
That's the only ones that got buffed. Looks like there's only 3 nerfs, and that is to the
trash can,
Kiev, and Khabarovsk.
Yep. Which is like 5 seconds. That doesn't matter.
It's probably account for the Khabarovsk freaking damage increase of almost 1,000. Well, yeah, for max it's 1,000.
And then the range increases for the Kiev and the trash can.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So yeah, they got range increase, but they took damage hits and as well as what is this? Speed hits. No, well the trash can got speed hit.
Yeah, the Kiev stayed the same basically. Just had a reload nerf and a range increase, which I'll take the range increase.
Yeah, so the trash can got pretty hit with like nerfs across the board, but shit, what was the increase? Range.
Yeah, but why? The trash can was already trash. That's why we call it the trash can.
I don't know. Maybe they're like, hey, we'll try to polish a turd.
I don't know.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't.
It doesn't work.
I was like, the Kiev still just solidifies. It's now the best part of that line, even further. Like,
Sir, I disagree. It is the Minsk tier 7. I love that boat so much. That and then Ganevity, bro. Think about it. Think about it like this. There's like 17 different Ganevity variants in the game. All right.
I was wondering about that. I was like, there are so many Ganevenes. Which one are you talking about?
Because
the actual
it
one
is-
or the other one?
It is the apex predator of DDs at that tier. All right.
It is.
So they're like,
It is.
how can we sell the Ganevity 17 times?
Well, Russia built a bunch of them and then went, oh crap, we have no money. So let's sell them to everyone.
Exactly.
Oh man.
But I do love that line. I love the Ganevities.
Oh yeah.
I play them every single one. I play a Fushin, freaking Gremiach, blah 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 blah.
Up. I don't know, like I just don't like there's some changes here make complete and utter sense. And then there's other ones where I'm just like, but why?
Yeah, let's be real. Did Shimakaze really need a damage increase and nothing else?
Well, okay, after the like Lepanto and CC introduction, I think maybe Shimakaze players have all of a sudden realized, oh crap, I can't be stupid and just run at someone and die.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
You actually have to think.
let's be real. A lot of the Shimakaze players are not in the cap, flanking, and try not to be seen.
Hey, I'd rather take a
At all.
flanking Shimakaze than a flanking Vermont any day of my life.
Touche. I will say that that is fair with
Yeah.
Vermont's 23 knots.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you run speed mod, you're getting a Chris 25.
Don't do it. Please. Please. For the love. Don't do it.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't know. What's your thoughts? It's overall.
On what, the whole thing? I mean,
Yeah.
they're all very minor changes. Like to me, they're not going to change how the ships play at all. Maybe the only thing that'll change is the ships that got a range increase. But other than that, there's nothing so significant that it's going to change the way all these ships play. That's just my opinion on it. What about your thoughts? Back to you, Sly.
There's a few things. It's a lot of good quality of life. I think there's been, of course, with the introduction of the Italian cruisers and now Italian DDs, but Italian battleships really was the big one. And you see them across the board. They're everywhere because, of course, they can handle everything. And I think that they all need an armor nerf. They need to be basically battle cruisers in the sense that, once again, they're cruisers that happen to be battleships where their armor and their guns just can't take on the same way. Where, like, right now, you just have a CCs. You just run a bunch of CCs and you basically win the game. You run a bunch of Lepantos, you win a bunch of the games. Vento's not the same because you have Roma countering it and a few other ones, Richie countering it. But
so what's changing the tier 9 one is the 2 Colombo. The 2 Colombos and like whatever carrier, whatever force your boat carrier.
Yeah,
right. That is the ultimate for our comp right now because the carrier is going to spot the DDs. Your 2 fucking CCs are just going to like send it on its way. Burial rights, the whole shebang.
It's just not there.
Exactly. So like that's the problem right now. Like it's Colombo's a strong ship at tier 10. I don't play DD at tier 10. I refuse unless I'm playing one ship specifically, and that's Holland.
Yeah, it was like Holland.
Yeah, there needs to be something with AA. And I'm gonna keep freaking harping on it because that's what I feel like the problem is, at least for DD play. Like, sure, even if the carrier doesn't attack you, the main problem is the spotting. It's gonna spot you, and if their team is worth anything, they're gonna shoot at you.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna start bleeding health. Every little bit adds up at the end.
Oh yeah. And even like we look at the Italian DDs now, they've got those skills that you can of course pop continuously and run continuously, but that
Yeah.
doesn't get you out of spotting distance. That doesn't help you with taking down airplanes. That
No.
they're also massive. They're CLs, so a CC will just take you out completely. It's
Exactly.
yeah.
So, like, the problem with those I have with those DDs right now, I've done don't get me wrong, I've done pretty decently with the tier 10. The problem I'm having with them is that I feel like those charges, granted they do reload really quickly, they don't last long enough to really make a difference. You're getting 9 seconds of a speed boost and, like, what, 6 seconds of smoke? That's not gonna change. Like, if a carrier sees you, they're just gonna fly around you and wait.
Yep. Or even worse, you're just gonna have someone hold their shot. They're just gonna wait until you pop up again, and
Yeah.
parents
They're
gonna
like,
fire
"Oh,
again.
hey, you only have a 6-second smoke? Okay, I'll
Yeah.
wait.
Yep. I like them.
I'm
They're
gonna let you
fun, but
finish."
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna smack a hoe. Oh,
He doesn't
smack,
mean that, everybody.
smack it like Will Smith did, Chris.
That's right. I sent you that
Yeah,
meme too.
but I was like, I wasn't talking about those types. I was talking about that type. Come on.
And here we are on a tangent again. See, we should have started the podcast because we're talking nothing about torpedoes right now. We're just talking about the game
Well,
in
the
general.
problem is there's only a few things that actually matter in this. There really are.
Okay. Yeah.
And when you pare it down, everything else is just quality of life. It's like, hey, you do a little bit more damage. Cool. Awesome. You get a little bit
Yeah.
more range. You get a little bit more flooding chance. Other than that,
there's like 3 ships that have more flooding chances.
yeah, I know, right. But you know what I mean? Like it's just there is a okay, cool. DD should play a little bit better. And there was a previous DD meta, realistically, prior to
Yeah.
the Malta and the CC introduction.
Yeah.
So maybe they're trying to self-correct it just a little bit. So
maybe, but I don't think it's enough to actually do the trick. So the problem with that is back in the day, Midway was the easier carrier if you wanted to play carrier. But if you wanted to kill DDs and do it quickly, it was Hakuryu. Hakuryu was like the pinnacle of the DD hunter back in the day until Malta came.
Well, yeah, because it's literally point and click.
Exactly. And then Malta, they had to nerf it. The torpedo speed, it's horrible. But now with the introduction
problem with it.
No.
Its bombs are the problem.
The problem with it is that all his planes reload so quickly and they have so much health. So you can just spam them out there left and right, and they're going to eat AA because it has so much health. That's the problem with Malta right now. Granted, the torpedoes does, yeah, the torpedoes speed on the Malta does help the DDs, but it doesn't help everybody else. Cruisers don't give a shit. They're gonna they're gonna eat them. Battleships are gonna eat them just because they're too damn slow.
Yep.
The only ones that affected was DDs because DDs were getting demolished in like one go.
Oh yeah.
And what added to that problem now is the CCs, the Christopher Colombo. You just have all these sap shells flying, doing massive amounts of damage to DD. Honestly, DD is really not fun to play at tier 10. I'm probably gonna end up playing it on tomorrow's stream just because we got new DDs, and I'm dreading it. I'm like, because I've done so good. I've done pretty good in the, what is it? The Regolo? Oh god.
Yeah, Regolo. Regulo? I don't know. Either way, it's also tonight's stream. Come on, Pigby. This comes up.
Oh shit! Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tonight's stream.
Yeah, tonight's stream. Yeah, come on, go check out Pigby tonight.
Wink.
Oh my god, I'm so not gonna monetize this video.
Yeah, The Attilio Rigolo.
Rigolo, yeah, Rigolo. Okay,
that's what I'm gonna call it.
It works. It does not. It's just one of those things that I feel like you really have to pay attention to it. It's a. If you put your skill into it, it's mediocre at best. No, I think if you put enough skill into it, it's not bad. It's not bad a ship. It's not bad.
Okay, I only got 8 games in it. That's nothing to write home about. It's only 8 games and 75% win rate.
Yeah. Oh, only 75% win rate. Don't.
Well, it's such a low amount of games. It's such a low amount of games that it doesn't matter.
That's true. That's true. But yeah. I think that's really it. Do you think else to add other than Buffet?
No, Buffet. Give me the damn kit already. I want to play it, and I hope it has DFA 17, please. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Yeah. I mean, unless you want to just sit here and chit chat, but I think the wife's gonna get mad.
Yeah, I think the wife's gonna get mad. But either way, everyone go check out Pigbay's stream tonight. I will be putting his channel link down below in the description. Thank you everyone for joining up for our tangential mess of a torpedo balance talk.
Or wait, what is it? Our drunk torpedo talk? I don't know. What do you want to call it?
I don't know. I don't know what you want to call it. We'll figure it out. But either way, thank you for watching. It's been fun. Pigbay, thank you for coming on over to the channel. I'll have to come over to you sometime.
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, and I'll be Star and I will be watching tomorrow. Just for what we might be enjoying a cigar outside, but you know.
Don't make fun of me though.
Oh, we're not gonna make fun of you. We don't make fun of you. Come on, we love you too much.
I love you guys more. Damn it.
Oh, we do not get in this fight.
No,
everyone in the comments be like, "Mom and Dad are fighting."
I'm telling you, if we ever meet up, dude, we gotta live stream it too. Or not live stream it, we'll record it and we'll release it to the channel.
Exactly.
We'll call it the bar hopping of, I don't know, Sly and Pigbay's bar hop.
Oh my god. Okay, everyone, hope you all enjoyed this. Jeez, I'm gonna end this before we get too far into this and we keep on talking. Oh man, hope you all enjoyed it. Let us know, of course, in the comments down below what you think of the torpedo rebalancing, what your thoughts are, anything else. I don't know. If also you figured out what the reason is for this. Maybe it is to try to push it back into that DD meta, which please, love of God, please don't. But you know, at the same time,
you gotta make my poor boy Muchu suffer like that though?
Why'd you nerf the Mutsu?
2% fire chance. Why? Or not fire chance. Minus 2.
Oh my god. Oh man. Peace, everyone. Peace.